What's up, everybody? It is Fight Week again, live this Saturday night from the Apex here in Las Vegas. Awesome main event, Edwards versus Muhammad. Couple of things I want to point out before we get started. First of all, the prelims start at 5 o'clock on the East Coast, and the main card starts at 8 o'clock on the East Coast. The entire card is on ESPN+. A couple of fights you might not know about. Let's start right here, Cap versus Nicolau. Manel Cap makes his return on short notice after his long-awaited debut. 14 of his wins are by knockout or submission, including 3 of his past 4 by knockout. He is not happy with his last performance, and he is looking to reestablish himself as a serious threat in this division. Matheus Nicolau has never been in a boring fight with the ability to knock you out or finish you with his very impressive submission game. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss this fight. It's going to be a great one. Another fight you might not know about, Ige versus Tucker. Dan Ige is 14-3, 3 knockouts, 5 submissions. Ige is an ultra-durable top 10 fighter. He lost his original opponent, who was a top 15 guy. He asked to fight anyone. He didn't give a shit who it was. He wants to compete so badly, this guy will fight anybody out there. And when one of the best prospects in the division steps up, a guy deserving of a crack at the top 15, a very dangerous guy, and Ige doesn't hesitate to throw his rankings on the line against the unbelievably tough Gavin Tucker. He's 13-1, 4 knockouts, 6 submissions. These two guys are a lot alike. Both of them have rock-solid chins. Neither have ever been knocked out or never submitted. Neither have ever been stopped, period. Both have seriously underrated ground games. Those two things allow them to throw power shots a lot of the time. The odds on this fight is very close, and this is another badass fight. If you don't know, now you know.
And just one more thing kind of on future matchups. And again, you're not looking past April 24th, but I do find it interesting that they did put the Zhang and Rose fight on your card, because there's been talk about you potentially fighting Weili Zhang. Is that a fight down the line you think could happen? Because it seems like the fans want it. It sounds like the UFC does it to a certain degree. Is that something that's ever been discussed with the UFC and you, is you fighting Weili Zhang?
You know what? I don't wanna rush it yet, because I still believe Rose gonna be the winner. I still believe in it. That's why if it's happening this way, there is like no more talk. Who wants to do that fight? But still, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen on that night, and I will look that fight, and kind of like whoever. Every time like I. If Weili wants, okay, you're welcome. I don't see any problem to fight her, because like I understand totally her fight game, what she is a fighter. It's gonna be just another preparation, just do another training camp and do all my best in this fight. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see how the fight will turn out.
And so while you're watching that, do you think, all right, I could actually be next for Izzy? I mean, I win this fight on April 10th. I'm the next one to fight him. What are the chances of that?
Yeah, there's big chances, man. I think me and Marvin are knocking on the door. It's like a little mini middleweight competition right now, the same as lightweight. So it definitely it excites me. You know what I mean? To just be at the top and be getting these chances and knowing what's next and all that. But I've got a steamroller in front of me here. I don't want to look too far ahead. I know he's like calling me out practically and stuff like that, and I've called him out for a long time. We were destined to fight even when I was at welterweight. Like, he called me out then when I was at the top in welterweight. But listen, let him just relax now, enjoy his money, enjoy the fruits of his labour, and give him some time to watch these middleweights now. Me and all the other guys go at it. And we'll see how it plays out. I'm confident I'm going to win on April 10th against Marvin. I know it's a big task ahead of me, and then we'll see. We'll see. It feels like it's going to be a long year with like COVID. I feel like our English government are lying to us, like saying they're letting us out in June or May, and I feel like it's all a lie. So I don't know. It's going to be a long year.
The big talk sort of out of this fight was, sort of the post-fight comments, I know, with the whole Hans Molenkamp thing. And we're not going to dig into that, but I was just curious, did he ever get in touch with you, or has the company, since that had come out, since the fight was over?
Yeah, the companies reached out to me, and they were very open-minded with me at the top. One of the, there's the president, the vice president, and then there's the guy that works for them. And he reached out to me. I'm not going to name any names, obviously, but they reached out, and they were very open-minded, and they were hearing my side. And I couldn't really do that before. So that, if you think about it, I've been with Monster for 7+ years. And because of the person that I've spoken about, if I was to talk to that person the way I did yesterday, I would have gotten a flood of texts, a flood of calls about, what are you doing? Why are you talking to the bosses? Like, you can't be doing that, man, because then they start asking me questions, and I don't know. And it's like, why can't I do that? So it was nice to get that call, and it was nice to have that talk without hearing from that person. Not one text, not a peep. And that person has reached out to me, but all he did was take a screenshot of our text message conversation before I did the interview, the post-fight interview, and there was no words. It was just a screenshot of our conversation. So it was very passive-aggressive, very his way of doing things. There's no communication. There's just like, what does that even mean? Like, what do you want me to do with that? He always pretends to be my friend to my face, and then does shady things. So I'm not gonna I'm not angry at this person. I'm not mad at this person.
And you were clear about that. You said, hey, if anything, let's make something good out of this. Let's do the charity match, right? I think you were pretty clear about that in that. I know the media can kind of twist it, but that's what I took from it.
Yeah. So there's no, to be anger would give him a lot of, power over me. There's none of that. It's just like, look, this is wrong dealings, man. And this isn't professional, and it's actually illegal in some ways, how you're treating us. So I'm here to stand for that, because if it's happening to me, I'm positive it's happening to other fighters, because I'm no dummy, and I don't like the way it made me feel. So if it's happening to me, it's happening to others. And that's what that was all about, man. It wasn't, I actually didn't even expect it to blow up like this. I just wanted to get, to me, it's a win-win. Like, let him, he's going to have a problem with me, so let him get it out on me if we want. And then charity wins, like, legitimate.
Yeah, no, it was a good spin on it. I really thought that was good, because make something good out of this whole thing, right? So
yeah, because I'm not, look, I fight people for a living. Like, this isn't new for me. This isn't when I fight somebody, I'm not mad at Casey Kenny. I don't hate him. We're fighting. It's, this is what it is. This is our business. He's, he brags a lot about being that. So he's in the same boat now. Let's give you the opportunity.
I ain't scared of no man on this planet apart from Yoel Romero. But he's gone to Bellator, the little bag. Yoel's pants. Where you at, Yoel Romero? Come on. Come and get this smoke.
God damn it. God damn it. MD Revive and the CBD MD Freeze. I love it. Fucking commercial. Come fuck with my commercial every time. Fucking $4, man.
Absolutely. Now talk to me for a second.